Yo, what up? What up? What just happened? J-Lo?
What up, Thehotrushradioshow, man?
Hey, do you see what you're doing? Why is the sign on your face? What the? Anyway, is that what you? I didn't know if you want to do that or not, but your green is in the back and your. Oh man, we on the show live.
Thehotrushradioshow, what's up, man?
What up?
DJ
what up?
J-Lo on the 1-2s, man. Welcome all y'all listeners out there and people that's tuning in, man. You know what I mean?
What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? Man, we are live right now, me and DJ J-Lo, and I got a lot of things I'm gonna cover with y'all, so don't trip. I got some letters, that I'm gonna be reading, basically, and y'all could comment, give us a call. The phone number is at the bottom of the screen.
Call in, callers.
Call in if you want to be a part of this recording show. Call in. The number right there. I'm right here in front of the phone. I'm definitely answering the line, so call in. Anytime you want.
Anytime you want.
Call in. Facebook. The number is, I'll read it out, 702-848-3925. So if you want to elaborate on anything that we're talking about, feel free to call in and elaborate on that. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, so let me go through these letters, man. I got a lot of letters I want to go through. Let me go through these letters and see what's going on. So here's the first one. We got a lady. She sent me a letter, sent us a letter. Hot Rush Radio a letter. You know what I mean? Right. She said, my husband died 20 months ago. Okay. And she said, let me get this down. She said, my husband died 20 months ago, and now his siblings are demanding for me to return what he inherited from his father 10 years ago. Can they legally do that?
Call in, callers. Call in. Tell us, what do you think?
Yeah, what do you think?
Is it what's going on? Personally,
I don't know.
What do you think, Scuba?
I think, man, I think personally, I think they can. Siblings have a lot of rights, man. The siblings, they can demand anything because they got full, authority over, if he don't have a will. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. But I think they should be a little bit more, cooler about it, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Instead of, just trying to, come and take everything from the wife. But I'm thinking now I'm thinking, do the wife have more authority over siblings?
Yes, the wife has more say so because she's married, and yes, she has the right more than anybody else to get what she wants. Honestly, the wife has more. I'm thinking that.
Yeah, that's.
I don't. It depends on what state you in too.
Right.
That's a big problem too.
So, okay.
Yeah, your state statutes is what really matters when you're doing stuff like that. So check out your states, and see how that works.
And
that's what I'm saying.
Okay. So there's laws in the state that bind
that where in Las Vegas, it's like Las Vegas, it's the siblings don't have anything to do with it. If you didn't have a will, and you was married, and the person passed away, or whoever is alive, then that's the person that's gonna take control of it because they married legally. They married and they bonded. So it's nothing. If they don't have a will, then everything goes to the wife or the husband, and the siblings don't have anything to do with it at all. Period.
Right. You know what's so funny about? Now this is outside the subject, J-Lo.
Right.
It's the mustache. Your mustache is literally bouncing in and out.
I know. Like yours.
Hey, you know I ain't gonna mess with this.
But you got your sideburns. Well, how with your sideburns?
I don't sideburns. I didn't even know I had sideburns, bruh. Now my question is, how do you get where? I done forgot how to go in there and cut all that shit off.
Yeah, just cut it off. Just cut it.
How you did it?
My daughter was on it. She was like, "Look at my eyebrows are big," and she was laughing last night. It was so funny.
Oh, serious? But how you cut it off, man? And
you go into filters, video filters. Then you click that. Then if not there, you go into avatar. There's video filters, background video filters.
Where is video filters?
And then go to Studio FX.
So where? Because I never.
It's on your
background
video filters.
Studio FX. Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
and then
go to none.
Studio FX and say none.
Oh man, I didn't realize when we was playing apply. Now the eyebrows, yeah, I didn't realize when I was playing with that they was popping. Yeah,
you had sideburns.
Yeah, my sideburns jumping in and out and shit. So. Call in, man. Do you feel like the siblings should get some more love than the wife? Give us a call. Let us know. The number is 702-848-3925 if you want to elaborate on that one. Now, we have a comment somebody said about it. They said, my grandmother died in 2019. When she died, everything she had was split between my dad and his sister. My aunt died 5 months later. When she died, he said my grandma's inheritance went to my uncle. It was rightfully his, and he dies. Hopefully not anytime soon. It will go to his kids. My dad got his half of the inheritance and doesn't have any right. Okay, so he said my dad got his half of the inheritance and doesn't have any right or won't for his sister half that belonged to my aunt family. My uncle did return some of my grandmother belonging to us, but he didn't ask for them. He just thought he would appreciate them more. No, he thought we would appreciate them more than him. It's not right for them to ask for anything from you. It's yours. Oh, now it's okay. So the kids, like you said, the laws has a lot to do with that. Call in, y'all. Call in if you want to elaborate on that one. 702-848-3925.
3925.
We want to hear from y'all, man. We want to hear
live
from y'all.
On Facebook, man. How y'all doing out there, Facebook, man? How are y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing fine. Tonight is a good night. Today is a good day. Put it like that. I had a great day today. What about your day? How was your day?
It was as usual, man. I got a chance to, go out and do some yard work. I'm getting pissed off because the neighbor dog keep pooping in my yard and I'm stepping in it. So I got to clean my shoes every time the neighbor poops in my fucking yard. So I go through that on a daily basis, bro. But, I got shoes full of shit that I have not cleaned off, because
callers. That's a good thing. Callers call in, man. Say, how many people live by your neighbors that you have a conjoined yard line where their dog are able to come over to your line and
take a dump,
literally shit on your lawn, and your property, right?
And get away with it, man.
I mean, and then you walk in it, and then you're not expecting because you know where your dogs use the bathroom at because you take them, But if something else is in there, and you walk over there, and it's like, oh, my dogs ain't never been over here, and I just stepped in some shit. So, who dog came over here for me to step in? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you know where you take your dogs to use the bathroom at, right? Every night they run out. You know where their potty at.
Yeah.
But it's crazy when you got somebody else to just let their dog run rampant, and then they come over there and shit in my yard. Then I walk in my yard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they do this. This is a daily thing, bro. This is day. I go through this type of shit all the time, but I'm pretty used to it. You know, I ought to charge the motherfucker for some new shoes, bro. But I ain't gonna get on that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's move to the next story. Actually,
Yes.
Okay, so we got one right here. Let me see, man. Let me see what's going on with this one. Oh, okay. Do you agree? This somebody sent this asking, and the person saying, "Do you agree with child support debit cards that can only be used on the child and purchased for the child, excluding rent and bills?"
Wow.
Uh,
First of all, I think child support is against the law.
Yeah.
Second of all,
Right.
if a kid, so if a kid is less than a year old, now how would you give a kid a card and let them go and do what they need to do at a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? So basically, you still have the mother having full right of the money that is getting sent from the child, for the child support. So basically, it's like she still swipe it. She still got the PIN code.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
She's still gonna spend it on whatever she want to spend it on. It's not gonna just be for the kid. Like, all I can do is get Pampers today with this Pampers and Pampers and Pampers. They say no rent. They say nothing else, but it is kind of cool. But you're still getting child support is illegal.
Right.
First of all.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's a scam, I think, because of the fact that the government is involved, and the government should not be involved, because the government was not involved when had the
fucking
baby. Yeah, you know what I mean?
We was fucking behind the doors. I got you pregnant. The baby came out. You know what I mean? And we not together. And then, you mad at me. I'm mad at you. And then the government step in and say, hold on. Let me help this person out. And if she want to put you on child support, she can. And we're here to help her press charges, do whatever we can. Oh, matter of fact, we're gonna loan her some money so she can get on her feet if she have a baby and you ain't supporting her at that time and she can't support herself. We're gonna give her a check each month that's dollars, and we're gonna give her food stamp and medical. We're gonna run it up because the kid gonna get sick. The kid gets sick, now that you run to the baby to the hospital, now the bills are getting bigger and bigger. You know what I mean? And it's just taken away from families, you know what I mean? Like, they don't have to be in the middle of everything. Like, that's true. Everything in the middle of, bro.
That's true, man.
Everything.
And if you want to elaborate on that, man, do you feel like there should be a child support debit card? Hey, we want to hear from y'all. 702-848-3925. That's 702-848-3925. We want to hear from y'all, man. If you feel like they should have child support debit cards just for the kid. So basically it's saying don't help the parent, the mother, just strictly for the kid, because
it's still about money, Bob. If I put it on a card, the card is going to get some money because you got to swipe it. That's going to take $2, $3, $4, $5 every time you swipe it. So it's all about the money, bro. It's not even really about they just taking more from the motherfucking family.
Yeah, that's
basically
true.
The government is, because it goes from where it was cash. We give you a check, you cash it, you got the cash in your hand now. You can spend it however you want to, but now we're gonna just put it on a card. Now you go swipe it, and guess wherever you swipe it, they're gonna take what?
Couple dollars here and there.
How much? $5, $6. So that's money going right back.
Right.
It's just like, how can we get it back if we giving it out?
Right.
That's what
now,
it is.
Now my question is, do they charge taxes? Is that tax write-off child support?
Bro, that's not a tax write-off for you child support or none of that, bro. They won't even give you how can I say this? They won't even give you a passport, bro, unless you current. Wow. So if you current and your baby like 30 years old and you just got current paying your child support up, then they'll give you a a passport for you to leave, because as long as you owe them,
Right.
you cannot get a passport to go to any different country or nothing, because they think you're gonna leave and not come back and pay them their money. That's crazy.
Wow, man.
They hold you here. If I was to go and try to get me,
right.
No, it's me personally. I got back child support. Hell, fuck yeah.
Right.
But I'm current to the point. But hey, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably die old in their ass. So that's probably what it is gonna happen in me.
So they hold you handcuffs to the kids and the wife, the woman, all this getting money. So you know what it is, man, and I'm gonna tell you, I feel like that they need to go back and look at these laws that for child support, you know what I mean, so that it won't be no taking advantage of, because like the credit card thing they was talking, the mother still has access to that card. If they're trying to stop the mother from getting any money, because that's what it sounds like when they say a credit card for child support just for the kid.
That's why I said, if you had a person that is a 1-year-old child, 2-year-old child, how can that child go and stick the card in there and pay for something? That don't
right.
It just don't make sense. So that means she has the card, and she can go and she can put and slide the card and take what she wants.
So it wouldn't matter anyway with a card.
It wouldn't matter anyway. So basically, it's just about money again.
Right.
Let's put it on a card. No cash.
Yeah, so
normally they give you a card anyway. They put it on your card. So what does it matter if you want a special card?
Right. So what they should do, man, is regulate, to me, how many kids can be, on. I feel like this, and I've talked about this several times. If you are not working a certain job, you don't have certain finance. See, this is why they shouldn't get rid of abortion. Because if your finances ain't right, this is what I'm saying, then you shouldn't have a kid, and there should be a law stating that if your credit, I know this sounds crazy, but if you got good credit, you got a good job, then you can have kids. You know what I mean? But if you credit ain't good, you living home with your mom, and you can't have kids. So, that's where they should keep the abortion law. That's my thing. And then you won't have the child support thing, Russian people and women who can't take care of kids, because you got to understand this. There's women paying child support as well, you know what I mean, that agree with what we saying as well, you know what I'm saying? So,
well, it goes both ways, but it still matters that why would the family be broken up when we still, we was raised up on family and stuff like that. Right now, it's just the day in era right now is that it's family is not even thought about. Like everybody want to be single, everybody want to, be with somebody else besides
the one,
a man and a woman,
right,
to make a conscious decision of having a kid. But now it's like, oh, there's a woman and a woman can have a baby. There's a man and a man can have a baby. So it don't even matter who can have a baby. It's just, can you afford it? Now, if there's a guy and a guy, they have to pay for that to have a baby. But normal people, if you think about it, women are single these days, guys are single, and it's just not that family thing back then. You remember, man?
Yeah.
Man,
that's true. That's true. So those of y'all that's just tuning in, we're talking about letters that was written to us, people asking.
And somebody called in about child support. So if y'all have any issues about that, call in, caller. We live. We don't mind.
Right now.
We don't mind.
Opportunity to talk to me and J-Lo. We got a phone number, bro. Man. Hang with us. Call in right now. Call in. What are you doing? 702-848-3925. Call in. We want to hear from you. So this basically thing is saying, do you agree with child support debit card that can only be used on child and purchases for the child, excluding rent and bills. So somebody commented on this.
So let me ask you a question. It means excluding rent and bills, so that money don't go towards rent and bills.
So yeah, that it goes. It looked like
it goes like the child money is right there, right?
Right.
So if I say, okay, my baby needs diapers,
right,
I can go and purchase diapers for that. If my kid need clothes,
right,
I go purchase the clothes. But if I have to pay my rent, I can't use that for rent.
Nah,
I can't use that for a power bill. Right.
But so that's gonna hurt the way it is now. You could use it for rent. You could use it for you could use it for whatever you want to right now.
Buy your nails, get your nails done, your toes, you know.
Right. That's what they do. It ain't all just being used for the kids.
And their wigs and
you
shit,
know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lace fronts and shit.
so the kid, so you got so somebody commented. They said, I'm speaking, and this comment is from Laura Lee Trim. She said,
why did she call in? Call her, or she texting us?
It's a comment under it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it said, I'm speaking as a single mother of 4 children. Please understand that even if we shared one child, I still would need to find a place with 2 bedrooms instead of 1. In my case, I need more. More utilities are used, especially water, when I had to do 2 loads of laundry every day just to keep up. It's not just personal items for each child, it's the whole cost of living. Okay, and she goes on saying that let me see. She goes on saying that it's a whole cost of living. Okay. She goes, I personally never abused the child support, and I never prevented their father from seeing them, even though he wasn't a nice person. Children need their emotional growth as well, regardless of the scheduled visit the court assigned. I let the children see their father as often as they want. So she goes to saying that she do not agree with the child support debit card because she needs to pay rent. She needs to pay water bills. She needs to pay utilities. So what's the point, in getting a child debit card when the kid needs water, clothes, food? Food, you can buy food with it, but you need a place to stay and bills. So if you can't pay the bills with it, then where the kid gonna live?
The dude said tax and taxation, that's it. They just want to double tax shit, bro.
Right.
You already taxing it when it comes out, and then put it on a car. You're gonna tax it again, right?
Right.
So you ain't got shit. Eventually, that little money, if it stays in the bank and you don't use it, it get taxed again, don't it? No, it don't matter,
that's
bro.
True. That's
Everything is taxed. The kid is the tax when they came out. First of all, how you got 4 kids? Not saying that I got a few kids myself, but you know, I don't. I'm just keeping it real.
Right.
4 kids, single parent. You share 1 kid with the guy.
Right.
I mean, you got 3 other kids by somebody else.
Right.
I mean, maybe you need to think about what did you do to get into this situation? Like, you know what I mean? As a single woman, why you don't have a guy? Why you that one of the guys that you was with is not with you and the baby? It's got you can't look and say it's him. You got to sometimes look at yourself and find out are you the problem? You know what I mean? Like, why would you be 4 kids in strong and single parent now of 4 kids?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you gotta look at yourself. I'm just keeping it real, man. Like, if you're not gonna stand in there with the one that you had, no matter what the situation is, You chose that person. You chose to lay down with him. You chose to have a sex with him unprotected. You chose that. He didn't just take it and say, hey, we're going to stick it in tonight. Y'all was in a relationship. You know how that shit get good. Maybe he was on the jug and you was on the jug and y'all both jugs. So I don't know. I'm just saying.
True.
You feel me? You feel me though?
Yeah. So the thing is go ahead, J-Lo.
No, I'm just saying, you made that decision to have sex with that guy to create a kid.
Yeah.
So you gotta think about it.
Yeah. So Oliver B, he commented. He said, "Is there such thing?" He's asking, "Is there such thing of that type of child support debit card?" He said, "What a stupid idea." So he don't agree. He said, "Child support isn't an allowance for the child." He goes to saying they need shelter, heat, food, and more than they need clothes or toys. That's true. So a lot of people ain't agreeing. We want to hear from you guys. Facebook, give us a call. 702-848-3925. Give us a call, man. We live on Facebook. We live on YouTube. We live on Roku. Everybody tune in. Right now, this is live. Give us a call. And let us know what you think. Today's date is 9/26/23, and the time is
this season that we're gonna be coming on all the time. So I appreciate it. This is our first season of the new year's, and we are gonna keep coming on. And we have interviews with artists and special guests, and callers gonna be calling in. So this is what we on to right now. Like we said, we on Roku. Y'all can check us out there on our app store. Also, you can check us out on our app at HotRushRadio.com to our web page and our app. Check us out, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we're watching live, you know what I'm saying? Y'all welcome to watch it. I got a live stream just as well as Scuba. I don't know what he be playing on his, but I'll be playing movies. I'll be playing random stuff that's going on, so y'all stay tuned on my station just as well as his. And on the website, we do got a shop that you can purchase Hot Rush Radio gear, like t-shirts and hats. And you know what I'm saying? So me and Scuba's going to be supporting ourselves. So you're going to see me geared out with the Hot Rush Radio gear with the t-shirts and you know what I'm saying? That shit that I bring just as well as my cousin. Definitely. So that's what we got going on. And if you need any help with trying to get you a store or anything, check us out, man. We're here to help you out. You know what I'm saying? We can get you on our platform. You know what I'm saying? It's all about a ching, ching, bling, bling. So
definitely
a virtual store, man. Right?
Definitely. And that store, your store, man, that we getting
fully
going,
go to you.
It'll be up. Your product could be up there pretty soon because
your
that
logo,
product, as far as yours, J-Lo, your Hot Rush Radio gear, that color that you guys put together is great.
Yeah,
that's gonna be up. So look out for that because
I'm have a bunch of them shirts, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the other. Oh, bro, that's gonna be hot, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, them shirts that you got, man. I'm definitely can't wait to get them up there, man, because they look good.
I like that logo right there. That one there, right here. This is the one I love, right here.
That's the one on your shirts that you guys got going on. So I'm just getting them on there. I'm working on it with the tech too, because
y'all see down here. Y'all, what I say down here? Do you see what it says? Roku TV. Y'all see?
Yeah, that's dope. We're
in Roku, y'all.
Definitely,
check us out.
Definitely.
Put on your TV. Type in Hot Rush. You know what I'm saying? Y'all check us out there if you ain't got it. You ain't download the app. The app is $4.99. We keep stressing that. Go help us out. Support us. $4.99. And you can have it for a lifetime. So download the app, go to the app store. And if we don't have it on Apple right now, but we're gonna get it on Apple. So if you have an Apple, go to HotRushRadio.com and y'all can hear our music there. Check out our shop and also our live TV.
Now, as far as the Roku, what I explain to everybody, man, when you're looking at us on Roku, you don't see we don't do the same things that you guys seeing on the recording. So you getting extra, you getting behind the scenes stuff. We might be moving the boxes around. We don't do that on the recording of YouTube show. So you're getting a lot of extra. You're like kicking it with us on the Roku channel. So it's a lot different atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so we got more comments on that, and for those of y'all that's just tuning in, the subject right now that I'm reading, get letters sent to Hot Rush Radio all the time, and people ask for advice. So this one is, do you agree with child support debit card that can only be used on child and purchases for the child, excluding rent and bills? A lot of people ain't agreeing with it. We got another comment right here. Jamila Kingston, she's saying no, they don't. No, they don't. What the heck? So she don't agree with it, I guess. We got Emily Dickerson. Who decides what constitutes an expense for the child? If I didn't have children to raise, I could be content living in a van under a bridge. Wow. And showering at a Planet Fitness. God damn. Wow, that's deep. Instead of a 4-bedroom house with electricity, gas, water, trash, sewage, internet, both my teenagers have cell phones. Who decides when things are paid for? Okay. Should the child wait to be hungry or outgrow, need new clothes, shoes until child support is paid? If it's even paid. Because if the custodian parent doesn't provide for a child, for a child's need when they're needed, they can be held criminally neglected, while the absent parent can go months, even years being neglectful and financially abusive. Like I said, I didn't start getting consistent child support payments until my youngest was 10. I'm old, almost 100K in errors. If someone wants the
she
court,
said she's owed 100K in arrears.
If someone wants the court to dictate how the money is spent after I carried the slack of deadbeat for years, then the court need to assure that those deadbeats are held to the same criminal liability as custodian parents when it comes to neglect. But rent, mortgage, bill, transportation, and even vacations are all part of being parents. Kids require a lot more than food and clothes. So what? I understand that.
What happens when the kid turns 18? Are y'all gonna still be arguing about that? Like when the kid turns 18, it's like, oh yeah, this, that, and another. You still owe me. Well, you're gonna go to your grave thinking about y'all arguing about some money that. Right. About paying the kids, basically about paying for the kid, bro. I'm not even hearing more of that saying, well, you know what? If he take care of the kid so many days out of the year, and I see the kids so many days out of the year, so we can comfort that kid because the kid need both parents in their life. Mm-hmm. It's more arguing about money.
Right. And here's the thing. I feel like, child support should be dropped after the kid get grown, even if it's not fully paid. Because why are you still paying?
Because like I said, want their money.
I'm saying back pay. Like, I know they keep going after that old money that need to be owed. Even if it ain't paid, they should drop it. And the thing is this: both parents had the kid. It should be. The parent responsibility to take care of the kid that have the kid. So if they break up, get a divorce, then that's a decision both parents made. And that one parent that's got the kid needs to hold the responsibility of taking care of the kid or give it to the other parent.
True.
but I feel like, child support is overrated. That's my opinion, and I'm not saying that because I'm a male. Because I'm telling you, there's females that's paying child support too, and they feel the same way, that it's overrated. And the government should not step in and prosecute anyone for it. If they're gonna step in, be a part of the problem, not the problem. Because prosecuting and locking up a person is not gonna get the money. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Period. You could get mad, call a motherfucker deadbeat, but motherfucker can't get a job, and you black, and it's hard already. The cops are killing black men on a daily basis. Now the black woman got the government involved, going after the black man. You putting this man out there.
That's a target. That's a target
on his back. So it's easier.
Everybody think a guy is a deadbeat dad anyway. Everybody think a guy that is a deadbeat dad. There's just some situations that happen where a person get into a bind that he can't take care of himself. So if he can't take care of himself, he's not running from the problem. He just feel like, well, even if he's broke, at least he can be around. Well, then you have him around, and then you start getting mad at him because you paying for everything, and he's just there. Now it's like, okay, I'm here for my kid. At least I can console them and be here. But now that you arguing about money this, money that, problems this, problem that, like this stuff is crazy. Like,
yeah, it's kind of.
I'm not understanding, man. Like,
it's kind of
why
crazy.
they make it why they make it a big issue? It's gonna keep going. Like your son is gonna have kids, right? Scuba.
Right.
They're going to be fighting eventually, just like everybody else is fighting it. If they're not together, what they're going to do? They're not going to be coming in hands like kumbaya and we're going to hold hands, because they already got a problem why they broke up, right?
Right. That's
so are they
true.
mad? You think they're going to just say, I'm going to sweep that under the rug?
Nah.
No, a person's going to be mad because how they got out of the relationship. And if they got kids, they're going to run them down that way. Either one or two going to get on child support. Either the guy or the girl.
That's true, man.
And it's like, okay, now I'm on child support. Now you messed my life up because me and her broke up because either I cheated or we wasn't right for each other. But hey, they said you have a kid, you can't, you decide if you want to have an abortion or not. I'm not really keen on abortions, but sometimes if that don't work for your situation with that person, why would you have a person and have a kid with somebody that you're going to be tied to the rest of your life? Like, that is not just like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Marriage is different. We can break up, but when you have a kid, you're tied to that person because of your DNA.
That's true.
And you're tied to that person for life until that person pass away.
That's
so
true.
You know what I mean? Like, that's something big people need to think about. But then you have all these issues going on. Young people getting pregnant about a dozen because they don't know how to use safe sex and stuff like that. So it's just young girls getting pregnant, you know what I mean? Because they don't have the education on, you know what I mean? You need to sit down and, grow up and really find out who you are before you go out there and experiment and, stuff like that. So I just think it's just bad situations that when people get pregnant and, the issue is more you need education than somebody having a kid that might be disability mentally and having a kid, or it's quite a lot of stuff out there, man, that, it pays into that. And I think basically, like you said, just more education of what's going on and educate the people. It ain't just the women and the men, it's the people. It's just got to educate them on, hey, listen, if you get pregnant, this is what's going to happen. So if I knew this when I was younger, that if I had a list of what's going to happen, if I got pregnant, I got pregnant, me and my girl got pregnant, this is what's going to happen. I would think twice if I could read it and it was there in my face, right? And I'd be like, wait a minute, if I get you pregnant, this is what's gonna happen.
Right.
I gotta take care of the kid forever.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I gotta pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta give it some attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I gotta give it some health care.
And that don't mean that you don't love your kid. See, a lot of people.
I need to make that decision.
Right.
I need to be able to see that before I never had that. I was just having kids like, oh, it's cool, we together, boom, let's have a baby.
And that don't, and see, they don't. I was just talking about this the other day, man, about how they're not teaching the everything a kid needs to when they come out of school. They need to know the laws. Okay, they need to know what they can get in trouble for. You know, a lot of kids don't realize if you shoot somebody with a gun that they can't come back. And young kids got guns, man, and they don't realize. They think, oh, you shoot somebody with a gun. Oh, it's, you know, they ain't thinking. You know, and they just popping caps. And this is what should be taught in the schools about guns,
gun violence.
All this should come from the school, not just the house. They trying to put it on the parents. Most of the time, our kids are in school more than they see.
Well, you got to create a problem to come in and solve it.
Right.
So not normally they create problems to solve them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? These problems are created from up above, not down below.
Right.
They just throw it down there to us, and we just, you know,
and then they
mess with the problem, and they like, oh, look at them, they took the problem. Now we're gonna come in and try to solve it.
Yeah, they want.
Wait a minute, how y'all gonna solve it when you trying to put us in jail? That ain't a solving.
That's what I'm saying.
Not solving the problem,
man,
bro.
You hit the spot. You hit the spot right there. You can't lock a person up and resolve the situation. What you do, you know what you do. You know, you resolve the situation by fixing it. And the way you fix it is, if they can't afford to pay, give them a job. You know what I'm saying?
Give them a job. Service. Don't put them in jail.
You know,
those people that's in jail talking about I'm in jail because of child support. You know, if I wasn't in jail for child support, I wouldn't have lost my job, or I would have this, that, and the other. Wait a minute. When you get out, you don't have a job. You already lost your job because you've been in there too long.
Right.
So when you get out, you don't got no job, no phone, no nothing. So now you got to start from scratch. But then you got a court date coming up, and don't forget you got to pay a payment coming up next month too.
Exactly. And
if you can't make that payment, then guess what? We doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Just because.
That's true, man. That's true.
Just crazy. It's like you're in a loop you can't get out of, you know?
Yeah, and that's the thing. They're not solved. It's all about, with the government, it's all about money. It's all about money. But yet they want to give money to a country that's to release prisoners. You heard about that, man, that money that they gave.
Oh yeah, they gave up the same amount of people, but they gave them the money back. But I don't think they gave the money back because, you know, they're not gonna give Billions. Up that much money because we already gave a bunch of money to some other country, and you know we're gonna talk about. I don't really jump into politics. I got a lot of politics shit going on.
It got a lot to do with the child support. On the other hand,
right?
You can give money.
Focuses on this, but
you know,
like you said, they gave $2 billion. Not $2 billion. It's probably more than that.
I think $4 billion. 4 or 5. Yeah.
But they gave it back to the country that they initially took it from, and didn't give it to them. They still got it as a freeze. It's just that we're gonna tinker with you and say we got your little money right here. Whenever you decide you want to use it, or we lift the sanctions, you can use it. But since they gave so much money, they probably gave that shit to Ukraine now.
But look,
it's
but
already
they prosecute a man for not having money to pay child support, but you could give billions to a country who's our enemies, who blew up the Twin Towers, killed a lot of people. Give them money so they can eat. You know what I mean? But you can't donate a man who can't help his kid, but you're gonna put him in jail for child support.
Yeah, you're gonna put them in the jail for child support,
ain't
and
right,
then you're gonna
bro.
get listen, and you're gonna get these people that's coming across the border, that's coming by the droves. You're gonna get them a job. You give them a free cell phone. You tell them to contact you when you got a court date and they loses the phone. So how can you contact them? And also, you told them we're gonna give you a job. You need to work instead of
give him a job.
People. Yeah. Listen, give him a job. But guess what job they're gonna give him? Guess what job they're gonna give him?
The job you lost. Nah, yeah, I'm just,
no.
What?
No. They're gonna give him a job that I can't get because I got domestic violence and I got a little case here, a little case there. But you don't know who that guy is. He has not been over here no more than 20 to 30 days or the next 45. And they give this motherfucker job. Y'all gonna give him a job. They're gonna give him a police job to police us.
To whoop our ass.
How can you give a guy from a different country that does not live on, haven't been born on this soil, a job to police the people that's here on this place? That makes no sense. The reason why they do that is because the military cannot police their own people.
Right.
You understand me? You understand me? Like now they got these foreigners that they give jobs to so they can police us.
Right.
To take over so they could we have be a police city or country. Like that's what's going on, bro. That's why you see all these people coming across the border, bro. Right. Democrats need the people that's coming across the border so they can get the votes that they need. Because if you flood it with a whole bunch of people that you know what I mean, claim Democrat because we gave you money and gave you a phone and we helping you out, you're gonna vote for them, right? Yeah, you're gonna vote for the Republicans because the Republicans didn't run them across the border like the Democrats did.
And see this none of the shit they doing is making sense, but it's about money and bullshit to me.
It always goes down to it's always going down to, like you said, it's always going back down to child support. Think about that. It goes up to this. I mean, come on, man. You know, it's all about the money. When I'm saying child support, is that the government is involved in everything. And like I said, it's not right. I don't think so. I have to pay it just to stay out of jail. I'm keeping it real. I remember I had a situation I went to, like when you go to court, bro, and you got child support, even if you don't have the money, even if you got the money and you doing everything wrong, you still have that in your mind of, because you sitting there and you see people come out of court, and some people don't make it out of court. Right. Some people come into court, and I remember this one guy, his girlfriend died. He had the kid to the mama, right? Somehow he ended up getting the kid, but then he was working. He couldn't afford something. He missed the payment, and he had the kid because the mama passed away. He had to go to California, spend the money he had, and the judge told him and locked him up just because he didn't make the payment to the child support, but he had the kid after the parent died.
Damn.
And the judge was like, you should have made that payment instead of going out of town, this, that, and another. He said, well, I had to go get the baby that currently the mama passed, that we have the kid together, that you got me on child support.
Damn.
And the judge was like, oh, well, and locked him up. It's like,
see, and don't nobody even talk about this child support shit. They brush it under the rug, man. Like, fuck it, you know, and then you got people catching cases because of it. You know, it's bullshit. So, as far as the child support debit card, my opinion, fuck that debit card, because it's not gonna pay no goddamn rent. Child need a bill. So anyway, so let's move to the next subject, man. And if you want to call in and elaborate on that, feel free to call. Feel free. The number is at the bottom of the screen. So feel free to call in and elaborate on that if you want to talk to us. Okay, so the next person sent us Hot Rush Radio a letter, and they said, have you ever been ignored by the staff in a store because you didn't look wealthy enough? So have you ever been ignored by staff in the store because you didn't look wealthy enough? Shit, man. That's deep. That's deep.
Me personally, I don't care what I got on. It's about who I am as a person. Right. And I don't care if I go in a store and the person's looking at me like I'm beneath them because I'm not up to the standards of, clothes wear. And I really don't care.
Right.
I'm just who I am.
Right.
And I'm getting to the same place they getting to. So it don't even matter.
I never really been looked at any kind of way. The looks that I get is like,
you're
by
a superstar.
Anybody, like just,
you're a superstar.
That's crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like just stares.
They telling me a
shit,
superstar. He's a superstar. He's on TV.
Yeah, weird shit like that, man. But
Scuba King.
I don't get people. I mean, most people don't look wealthy and they wealthy. So, most people don't go in stores trying to look wealthy.
Why would you? Why would you get robbed? Shit.
So I don't
follow
know,
you
man.
home.
That's an interesting one. But let's move to the next one. So this one is from Veronica Owens. She said, my fiance got his coworker pregnant. Whoa. Our wedding is in 2 months and everything's paid for. He says he still loves me and that he made a mistake. What should I do? What would you do? I'm not a female, but if my wife got pregnant by another man before our wedding, shoot, man, it's time to move on. It's time to, get a new woman because that's total disrespect. Why would you do that and you about to get married? You must don't love that person. That's my thing, So it's like, to me, I feel like it's time to find somebody new, you know what I mean? But people commented, they said, life gives you, this is from Keela. Life gives you this big red flag and you want to totally ignore it. Wow, that's interesting. And then SMC21 says, go to your wedding, enjoy it as a party since it's paid for, but do not marry the motherfucker. Wow, that's interesting.
Wow, that's funny.
So if you guys want to elaborate on anything, any subject, call in. The number's at the bottom of the screen, 702-848-3925. Call in. We love to hear from you guys.
Well, guess what, man? I think, in my personal opinion, with that situation, is that why would the man cheat on you? It's something that's going on with you and him. Maybe the coochie wasn't right. Maybe you didn't hit it. Suck it right. I don't know. I don't care. It's not me. It's her. I just think that she got to look more into herself. People just don't randomly go have sex with other people unless they're not getting it at home and you're not doing something right in the bed. I don't know.
True.
You figure it out. If it's about money, he didn't go over there and hit her and say, okay, well, you got money, you got bread. I'm fucking on you because you got bread and you got pregnant. So I don't think that's what was going on. I think she's not good in the bed, and he just went outside of the relationship, and by him having sex with somebody else, and also if he got her pregnant, he had to hit her raw.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
You know, how did she get pregnant? It didn't come out of his mouth.
Yeah, so
she didn't swallow.
Yeah, obviously she didn't.
You know what I mean? Or spit. So.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
So you still funny with him while he just had unsafe sex with somebody, and
yeah, that's some crazy shit, man. I'm gonna tell you.
That fool.
I'm gonna tell you, man. People do some crazy stuff, and that by far is one of the craziest that I've heard. But you can't call it. It's reasons why he did that. Was he trying to
it could be something about the sex, bro. Like, people just don't wake up and go fuck off like that, bro. Like,
True.
normal thinking people don't do that type of shit.
Nah,
I mean, I don't think he's normal. Sound like he's a normal guy, but you know what I mean. He just made a mistake, and it's up to her to either be with him. But why would you be with somebody that already got a kid by somebody, and y'all don't even got a kid together? So I mean, everything's paid
she probably
for,
wasn't giving it to him enough. He just
probably don't know.
Probably,
She might have a good job, might
Mm-hmm.
keep her house clean, but don't know how to fuck, you know, and suck. Or something. I don't.
Hey,
She
something
might
went
be
wrong.
there's people that's ratchet and they fuck and they suck good, but they don't know how to keep their house clean or their body, you know.
Yeah,
You know, to each his own. You got a wild girl that don't clean herself. Then you got a good one that smell like roses but don't know how to fuck. I mean, I'm just saying,
hit that.
Sorry about that. Anyways,
yeah.
back to that. I don't know. It's her decision. I think she should just dump him.
Move on.
Also, I like the one when they said that just have the party, just don't marry him. You know.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there.
I think that's a good decision. But hey, it happens.
So here's another. Rebecca Hamper. She sent a letter saying, "Why aren't there laws to prohibit old people from squandering their children's inheritance?" That's kind of interesting. Why isn't there laws from preventing old people from squandering their children's inheritance? I don't get it.
Old people
squandering their
or that young people doing it to old people, or old people doing it to young people. I'm not understanding, like, how do an old person squander some inheritance from a younger person? That doesn't make sense.
That's kind of weird, man. That's a weird.
I thought it was
right
the young
there.
person and doing to the older folk, because his grandma, she got dementia and she over there, you know, and she can't remember anything. So you are the sole person of her benefits at the time while she's still alive. So it's like I'm coercing her to say, "Hey, Granny, once you sign this paper to give me your money and your benefits and all that," that didn't happen. They talking about switching it for the old people, taking the money from the young people and the inheritance they probably got from their parents when they died. And it's like, my grandma is working me. How? Because, you know, she getting some of the inheritance through. I can't get it until I'm a certain age.
That's true. But I'm gonna tell you, that's kind of weird. Kind of interesting, man.
So the grandpa grows up the kid, basically, or the grandma, while the kid is probably still underage, like 13, 14. The parent passed away. You know what I mean? Has some money, didn't leave it to the grandma and them, but the kids, so they go stay with them because that's the next in kin that they will stay with.
Right.
Yeah, that type of shit.
That's crazy. So here's the one right here. Let me see, man. This one. Okay. Where do it? Okay. Why? Okay. I had it right here, man. I'm moving through them so fast. Okay. My husband cheated on me after 31 years, 3 adult kids, and told me the reason is he stopped loving me a few years ago. He's been with a married OW for 11 months. Should I divorce or not? I don't know. That's a decision.
She been married for him for
31 years. Cheat after 31 years. Yeah.
That still didn't make no sense. They got 3 adult children. Been married for 31 years, right?
Right.
The kids are adults. No, now me and the mamas at home by ourselves hanging out.
Right.
Now he want to say he don't love me anymore. Okay. And then he's with somebody else.
Yeah.
In between that.
Yeah, he's doing too much.
So if he's with somebody else, with somebody else, that means that you 31 years. So basically you damn near 50.
Yeah.
That's like 50 tipping the,
over, yeah.
You know. So you know what she should do at 50? Yeah. She can't go find herself like she was in her 20s. She can't go back there, because maybe it's harder for a woman to get a younger man, but it's easier for an older man to get a younger woman.
Yeah. That's true.
I'm just letting you know.
It's
been harder for an older lady to get a younger man than an older man to get a younger woman.
Yeah, after certain
facts proven.
But you know what, young men, It's curious,
Like
so they go after older women. Some of them go after them.
You know why? Because she gonna spin on them, just like an old man gonna spin on a youngster.
Sugar
so
mama.
it's all good. Sugar, right? That's how it is. That's how it works. But more time 9 out of 10, people is with knowledge. I mean, I'm not looking to be knowledge if I was a younger man looking for knowledge for an older woman.
Right.
That's not gonna work for me. So what women do look for in an older man is maybe knowledge. So they have two ways of doing that. Yeah, like I said, it's easier for him to get a younger woman because he got the money. He can be the sugar daddy. But also some people be around guys that's older because they want the knowledge that they have.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay? So if I'm a younger guy and I'm around an older woman, what can she teach me?
Yeah. A lot of times
really,
that's what it is. That's a lot of times.
That don't really work.
So here's one. How do I
teach me something?
Yeah.
Not that much.
How do I so here's one right here. How do I respectfully, tactfully tell someone that I can't split the bill at a restaurant when their portion is way more than mine? I don't know. Just tell them. You know what I mean? You got to let them know, look, I'm not paying that bill. You got to pay that bill. I'll run away from the table. I leave them hanging. You know what I mean? If your bill is too high, I know you're a female, but you done ran my pockets dry. I can't pay it. You're going to have to do it. I mean, I'll help you on the next one. You know, I know that's kind of messed up, but sometimes, you know, you got to be messed up if you can't afford, you know, that plate. And actually, if you can't afford it, you need a plan to run on up out the restaurant. You know, a lot of people do that. Here's what Don say. Don say, my wife and I have dinner once a month with another couple. Okay. Wait, I lost it, man. It said, my wife and I has dinner once a month with another couple. It's very simple. We alternate paying the bill. And whoever pays gets two choice. The restaurant. Okay, get to choose the restaurant. So whoever pays get to choose the restaurant. They often bring couples and even pay part of our bill with the coupons. I'm sorry. So they often bring coupons and even pay our bills with the coupon, but we never discuss the total tips. That's interesting.
No, wow. It's interesting, but guess what? If we pick a restaurant, now it's a battle thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So say for instance, me and you went out with our girls, right?
Right.
And you say, Jerry, well, what we do is we switch swap on the bill. My cousin pay one time, you know, I pay one time.
Right.
It's about the restaurants, but what we gonna have just, you know, I got a coupon book, right? Remember them Las Vegas coupon books where you can slide through, you can get the coupons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That book you buy.
Yeah, I know.
So that's what I do. I buy the book and I have coupons. So if you didn't have book and you didn't have coupons, I'm saving money. It's not my fault. I got the coupons. You don't, right?
Right.
So when it's time for you to pay and I ain't got the coupon books, I got the coupon books, but I'm not giving you the coupons. Right. You paying straight off.
Okay.
Now, see what I'm saying? Now, ain't that kind of like, wait a minute, bro, I'm spending more than you are.
Yeah.
Well, what you mean? We go to the same restaurant, but I got the coupons. Nigga, I start taking you to the more expensive place where you can't pay for the coupons that ain't going to help you. So now you tell me to pick the spot. Now we're going to go eat at this spot. And it costs a lot, and the coupons you got, you're gonna manage to get a little something off, but not that. Right. So now, when it's time for him to take us and go somewhere else, he's gonna take me to the expensive, and I'm gonna have to pay. I'm already used to paying straight off anyway, so it don't even fucking matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't know. Just pay for it. I think just help pay. And if your people don't got it, maybe they wanted a free meal or they didn't have the money to do it. Hey, that's what we do. We help our friends and our neighbors and our buddies and shit. So pay that shit. Like if me and my cousin went out and he had no fucking money, it's plenty times I paid for his fucking food. Yeah. So that's how we do that shit, bro.
I would tell you.
He paid for mine too. So
you know me.
Come on.
You know me.
It don't family, friends. It's just. Hey, that people might need it that at that time. So what?
You know me, I'm gonna run out.
No, nigga, we ain't gonna do that shit. Pay for it. I'm just saying, pay for it and enjoy what you got. Yeah. Because guess what? You can't take that money with you, bro. You need to enjoy every minute, second of the moment that you here on this earth and breathing. Like, honestly, we're in the days that it's crazy. Y'all gotta love yourself, man, and leave all that other stuff alone, because that's not what you're here for.
And I'm gonna tell you, I've been through a situation, man, at Denny's where I really didn't have the money, and my mom was upset because I told her I'm taking her to dinner, and I take her to dinner, and I don't have the money. Seriously, this happened. I forgot my wallet at home, and I tried to tell the Denny's manager that I forgot my wallet. Can I go and bring it back? He wouldn't let me leave. So I ended up going to jail, bruh. The police.
This wasn't in Las Vegas.
No. This was in California. Literally, the police beat my ass, and I end up, man, with broken, like, chipped arm, like fractured arm, man. That was bad. My mom, she ran. They couldn't catch her, man. She was gone. She jumped over 2 cars, I think they said, but they got me, bruh. And I end up, I think they still looking for her, but that was about 20 years ago.
What was that at? What was that? Chick-fil-A?
That was Denny's, man. That happened at Denny's. But anyway, yeah, I know, and that's why they sent me to jail. They would have somebody else. Yeah, if I probably was a different color, they probably would have let him wash dishes.
Yeah, I know. That part.
But it broke out crazy because nobody seen my mom broke fast. I mean, she knew.
Well, I remember people used to do that stuff back in the day where they go out to eat at night and then everybody go after the club, and then somebody ain't got no money, and then they say, I'm going to use the bathroom. They didn't ate, and then you look up, the tab come. Now people starting to put money in, and that person not there, and you like, wait a minute, where'd he go? And they like, wait a minute, he was in the bathroom. Okay, we gotta wait for him to come out to give him his 2-piece that he got or whatever he got. But then that nigga ain't show up. He out there in the car talking about, I'm in the car. What y'all doing? Man. Wait, man, what you talking about? These people here get collecting money. Where you at? I'm in the car. I'm about to leave. Hold on, nigga. You ain't gonna, like, for real? You gonna put us in that position. Yeah, dude, do that shit. Yeah, they were doing that shit a lot of time back in the 90s.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I mean? So you watch going out with somebody.
You gotta watch, because especially, here's the thing: if they promise they're gonna pay, be sure to bring some extra money.
Yeah, extra money, bro, so you can take care of that bill. So you won't be stuck with that shit, because they'll tell you to pay for it because you're the one left, the last one left.
That happened. It was terrible.
If you don't get out with the rest of them, you're gonna be one just sitting there holding that fucking thing, like, oh man, and you gotta come up with the remaining. Or you gotta give up some names, and what the nigga gonna say? Oh, why you giving my name?
Right.
Because they asked who was there and who it was. So instead of me paying, I paid mine. But asked me who that person was, so I had to get. Well, you're a snitch. Right. No, you just walked away from your food that you ate. I'm not a snitch because they asked me who he was, because they told me if I don't pay, I'm gonna go to jail. Right. But I'm a snitch though. I'm supposed to go down for you. Right. You got a full belly and I gotta go down for you, just like me and you did. That makes no sense.
Yeah, people do some. Man, am I right? They get you. You right. They get you.
So you gonna go to jail if I walked out and they talking about sending you to jail, Scuba, and you sitting in there and you like, well, he and I'm like, Scuba, I'm leaving. You sitting right there, you getting the money together, and then I'm gone. I'm on my way home. You like, bro, what's up? I ain't got enough. They, you ate like $20 worth.
Right.
I'm like, no, man, you crazy. You like, bro, hey, Scuba, take care of it. I ain't got it on me, Jerry. I ain't got it. It ain't hit the count yet. So I'm like, Scuba, take care of that shit, man. Fuck that. I drive off. Yeah. You be mad. You be mad at me, bro.
But you know what? After I get home, I smoke a blunt. Be like, man, I feel.
How you gonna get home and smoke? They ain't gonna let you get home. You gotta pay
after we get out of jail, or after I get out of jail and shit.
So you go to jail for me. You gonna go to jail for me for eating and leaving.
They gonna take my ass in jail anyway, because I ain't got the money.
You gonna tell me my name? It was Jerry too.
Like that. I wouldn't do like that. I went through that situation one time with one of the cousins, man, and it was my fault. And that nigga, he broke, man. But we went into the store and I was trying to get some clothes, bruh. And I was like, just go in there and put them on under your clothes. They ain't gonna catch you. I was doing it too. And as soon as he walked out, they got his eye. He broke fast. They said they went after that nigga. They could not catch him. But I was caught. And they sat there, bruh, all day. They said, who is he? Who is he? I was like, I don't know. They say you lying. You came in the store with this dude. And I said that, man, they interrogated me for about 2 hours to Cuzzo came with my dad.
Right.
To get me. Because they wouldn't let. He came back. But the cool thing, he came back, man. He came back with my dad. You know, and they said, that's the motherfucker that ran, you know, and he was like, he didn't mean it, you know what I mean? And,
but that was, I mean, think about it. How much was it worth that they couldn't really do too much with you? It wasn't over $1,000 back then.
I don't know.
It could be.
It was
like
some
less
summer shorts.
Yeah, man, that was like $80, maybe $100.
Yeah, it was.
That
it
wasn't
that
nothing big.
much.
They was scary because think about California right now. This shit, motherfuckers is robbing motherfucking clothing store for way more than that little stuff there. Things have changed.
Hell yeah.
They going in there wiping out whole stores and walking out. And ain't nobody going to jail for it.
And that was on YouTube, bro. That was on YouTube, not too long ago.
That's recently, bro. That's happening right now. Today still. Like they're putting them out of business. Like what I mean?
Shit, we missed the call. Let me call him back. Yeah, we missed the call. I'm sorry, man. Let me call him back.
Man, my fault. I was talking too much, man.
Please wait while we connect your phone call.
Let's see what's up.
Who was that called in? Call her. What did
was you calling Howard's Radio?
Yeah.
What's going on with you?
What's up, man? It's Mixmaster Ken.
Mixmaster Ken, my man.
Mixmaster Ken.
What's going on with you, man?
Nothing. I was just checking y'all eyes out. I was giving my opinion on the older and the younger.
Okay. What you want to say?
What's your opinion? Talk to the people, Mixmaster Ken.
Well, I said the older people, what they would do, it's not weird because what the older people would do is sex with them or financially with them, give them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how the older work on the young.
Right. Yeah. And what subject, Mixmaster Ken, what subject was that, man?
Huh?
Which subject was that? We went through a couple, man. Which one was that?
About 10 minutes ago, when y'all said, when they said they had something about the older doing something to the younger, and y'all said, no, it's more like the younger doing it to the older, because the older, like once they catch like dementia, the lady forget what she did or whatever,
Oh, yeah. I remember that. That's true, man. That's true. And, honestly, man, the younger kids nowadays ain't really, showing the love for the older kids. I don't know what's wrong with the generation now, Mixmaster Ken, man, but,
I know.
the younger generation today is not showing that respect, man, for the OGs like they should.
No, they haven't. And then you're doing that all in the 2000s. It seems like soon as the 2000s hit, because I remember I was looking at that with my brother-in-law and his little chick and stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like the ones that treat us bad is the ones who treat them good.
Yeah.
But the ones that treat you good, they treat them bad and they figure I ain't got to treat that one good because how they catch this how they catch the whole. All they have to do.
Hey, you hit the spot on that.
All they have to do is play a game. They play that one game, and once the older go for that game, it's all over. It's a wrap.
Yep, that's true. And and it's kind of messed up because you treat somebody good, they should get that good back, and they're not. The younger ones is not doing it. They act like you're supposed to.
Yeah, but see, some of them, see, some of the good women that won't do that, they're not in the area. Most of them are probably like in college or something like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
They're not, they're not in the ghetto. They're not in the, they're not in traffic like that.
Right.
So it's hard to, there's some good young people out there, some good young guys too. Or whatever,
Hell yeah.
See, it's like this. The man will get them financially. This is how the oldest get back is. The man will get you financially, and the women will sex with you.
Right.
Yeah.
The young males.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. So it's like the younger dudes, all they want to do really is try them some little older trim, man, and then use the woman for her car or some shit.
And the women want money.
Yeah, the women want money.
And Miss Mexican, also they want knowledge, bro. They seek that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The younger ones trying to get that knowledge.
Yeah, they get knowledge from older guys.
Right.
Older females too as well. But
I'm just saying I didn't never get when I was younger and I was dating somebody older as a female, I didn't get that from that person, bro. I wasn't looking for knowledge from her. It was just twat. You feel me? Right. What I'm saying is the situation is different. It's not the same.
It's a trip because look, back in '96, I was with this white girl, and she was 10 years older than me. I was 32. She was 42.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I knew the job was dangerous before I took it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, hey, this is what happened, and so I'm staying on the hurdles with her. But I moved out, I was raising my kids by myself.
Mm-hmm.
But that year in '95, but like in all of '95, I was touring with Todd, right? Like the whole summer. So I just gave my place up to the landlord, right? Mm-hmm. And I had different people babysitting my kids and stuff. But I didn't want anybody coming to my house to babysit them. And I was touring, like from May all the way to like August with Tony T. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So and then the bottom of '95, I gave the kids back to their mothers when they Section 8 came in. So I moved in with the bro. That ain't why I went with it, because I was, I moved in with my sister, but then I was with her, and so, and then when she went to San Bernardino, I was with her, and kind of found out she's messing around with me over there. She messed around with me over in Reno Valley, and I was hot, you know what I'm saying? I was really pissed because who she, like the people she sat with, I knew, not so much I was with, okay, but I kept going back to her as I knew what she was doing. So, lightly, I was with.
Right.
And didn't know it.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, man, that is crazy, Mixed Mexican. Hey, man, so let the people know. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead, Mixed Mexican. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but before as me, the youngest I went with was, I want to say my kid's mother, which I'm 4 years older than her, but it was one like 5 years younger than me. That's and that was way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was like 29 and they was like 24, it looked kind of weird. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But once I cross 30, once they cross 25, then it don't look so weird. It starts to get better and better.
Now the thing, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but when you like 27 and they 22, it's like, man, what you doing with that 22-year-old? Like that. I didn't go that route.
Right.
I didn't go that route.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Would you, at the age you at now, would you go for an older woman or a younger woman?
Well, I would probably go for it don't matter. I mean, it's like, well, it's 50-40, but 50-40 what? Right? I haven't said that yet. It's probably 50-40, a little younger.
Mix and half, maybe. Maybe.
But I'd rather them
Not too young, but.
Well, I'll say it like this. One day, this is kind of funny, right? But it happened, right? One day, one of my homegirls, a black chick, right? Her auntie had liked me. I didn't know. And her auntie was bad, right? So when they came across me, I was 54. It was like in September, I was 54, and I was turning 55 in November, right? And she said, so she put her auntie on the spot. She goes, "Yeah, Kenny, you know my auntie like you." And she looked, she got her dad. She said, I didn't say, she said, I didn't say I liked him. I said he was handsome, but you said he was too old for me because I like my men in their mid-40s.
Wow.
So I go, well, how old is you? So I go, how old is you? And she said, I'm 42. Like that, right? My uncle said, how old is you? I go, well, I'm 54.
Yeah.
And then I looked at her auntie. I said, but I'll be 45 in November.
Hey, man, that's cool.
I turned the numbers around and I put it right there in the middle in the mid-40s.
Hell yeah, you flipped
it. Mixed master 10.
Yeah. And it's a trip because I'm not seeing that coming. Every time I say something that's funny, I don't ever see it coming. It just comes. It just comes like that, right?
Right.
And believe it or not, laughter is real powerful in life. If you can make the enemy laugh, or whatever, they gonna call time out. They gonna call time out.
Right.
And the way I collect jokes and stuff, I honestly believe that if I ran into Bin Laden and Saddam Hussein when they were living, I can make them laugh and stuff the way they do that the time out. We know it from the United States. I mean, I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just saying. People know their work. People know how powerful they are and rapping, singing, dancing, fighting, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's where mine come from. That's just like last month I got an award. I got my second award out here in Atlanta.
Right. That's what I want you to let people know, man, that don't know, because we on Roku now. So
and also let them know, you got your show coming up every week.
Let people know who you are, man. That you did the battle round. You did the hook on the battle round. A lot of people don't know who you are, man. Let them know who you are.
Yeah, I'm OG Mixed Master Ken from Compton. I was like the underground rapper, like the second underground rapper in Compton. But the first one that was rapping about the police and the drugs and the guns and the women and the money and the jewelry and the cars and the neighborhood and stuff like that. Wasn't nobody doing it. I know I was the only one because I was always getting criticized, right?
Right.
But see, like I said, at the awards, I didn't know I was gonna be on the panel. They put me on the panel with Nasty Ness and the one dude that they invented the side to side, front to back, the free motion stuff,
Right.
Yeah, he was on it because they said low rider is part of his hop, right?
Right.
None of us three know we was gonna get on there. So I told him, I said, well, now they call it gangster rap because the mafia, like the FBI put that name on there because that's something that a mafia will say are real gangsters, like Don Gotti and them, to say that they had it heard all over the United States, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Really hardcore gangster rap. When they say hardcore gangster rap, then you count me out. I don't have nothing to do with hardcore gangster. I wasn't never a hardcore gangster rapper because, first of all, I consider myself, I was never really a gangster. Right. So I started reality rap. I said that there. I started reality rap, street reporter rap. I said, but they call it gangster rap, and true enough, gangster rap sound cooler and all that stuff. But when it comes to gangster rap, as far as I'm concerned, I didn't start it, but then I did, but then I didn't. Like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I told them, see, I know there's a lot of people there, I know people from LA County, as well as Riverside and San Bernardino County, right?
Right.
But I do know that the people from LA County, they know about Harrison Ross mortuary because that was a big mortuary that they had commercials and everything, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I told them, people say, "But the freestyle." Well, I ain't got time to bust no freestyle. I'm not trying to come out or get all known. So I bust a little verse or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I got to talking, and I told them, I said, at the same time, I'm the mixed master king with the master plan. You know, I keep that secret weapon in the palm of my hand. There's no comparison. I thought this. They make me the boss. You trying to run up, I'm going to park your ass at Harrison Road.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
And they're like, hey.
Yeah.
They like it there. But it just flew out.
Yeah.
You know, it just flew out my mouth. It flew out my mouth, you know, when I was on the panel. And I could see my sister and her homegirl on the side of my eye. You know, they sitting down, they stuffing their feet, they looking at each other, and everybody and stuff like that. So a lot of other rappers, they was like, man, let me put this on my, I'm a for you. Wait a minute. Hey, say that record you said about Harrison Ross. I just did it for like 3 or 4 people.
That was tight, man. A lot of people don't know what era you from, man. You from the Mixmaster Spade era. You did a song with Spade, right?
No. Me and Spade never did a song together. We always made tapes together. And Todd and Spade did songs together, but they never did a tape together.
Right. What's on it? Batarang. Who was on that Batarang song? Batarang. Who was on that with you?
Yeah, the Batarang. Okay, well, I was on there with Toddy T. See what it was? I wasn't there when they was at the studio making the Batarang, right?
Right.
I drove Toddy T down there to mix the record down, right?
Right.
You know, because he had a Capri, you know, didn't have no front hood on it, right? You know, so I drove him in my Regal. I didn't have a Cadillac yet. I drove him in the Regal, and then his manager named Keith Buckholder, you know, he was there, and they was remixing the Batarang, right?
Right.
And so Todd was on the hook at first, right? And they said, no, you can't do the chorus part, and you know, before they even said hook.
Right.
You can't do the chorus part and the rap and stuff, right? You need somebody to do it. So I was saying in my mind, damn, he got to get DJ Star to do it, because DJ Star was doing the hook on his on their cousin version of Batarang, right? You know, on that state Batarang, right?
Right.
But then Chief Buckholder looked at me. He looked at me. I had no idea. You know, I had never stepped in the booth, never in my life. He said, Ken. He said, let Ken do it. Like that, right?
Yeah, that's what's up.
So I started laughing, and Todd started laughing, because Todd know I've never been in the booth.
Right.
So they put me in the booth, and I'm the type that'll catch on real quick, right?
Yeah.
So they said, you know, you can't stop it, babe. You know, it was kind of like 3 of us, but I think they took Todd's voice out. Or no,
right.
they took what's his name? His name is Rap, but I forgot the guy with the deep voice. You know. DJ Casanova, right?
Yeah.
So they took his voice out when he said, "You can't stop it, baby," right? You know. But then when they put the Batarang, it was just my voice. That's not Todd's voice. That's just me. It's the Batarang. You know, like that, right?
Yeah, that's my song too.
And then I wrote the third verse to it. You know, I wrote the third verse to the Batarang, and then and I did the hook, right? So when we started doing shows, we would throw our hands out, you know, like a little Batarang, you know, like that, right? But once people caught on to the song, then I didn't have to go out of town with him and stuff, because that's gonna come out of his pocket, right? You know, once people knew the song, knew the song, and which made sense, I wouldn't have took myself neither, you know, because it would have been a waste of money. That way he could say, "What's the name of this jam?" and then throw the mic out.
Hell yeah!
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You know, once he knew that everybody, you know, that the Batarang was buzzing and from state, you know, different states and stuff, he didn't have to. You know what I mean?
Man,
but at the same time, that rap was so long. That rap was so long as to where people in LA knew that I was connected with Toddy T, when people in Memphis probably didn't know, or people in Minnesota probably didn't know, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I get more of it with them, like out here in California.
Hell yeah! But you did your thing on that. You did your thing on that. You did your thing on that song, Batarang, man. That's my favorite song. One of my favorite songs, bro. And the main thing I really like was your voice. That's so crazy, Batarang. That's all I know, you know. Hey.
Because when you mention the Batarang, everybody always say my part, the Batarang.
Hell yeah.
You know?
I played it a lot, Hey, Miss Master Ken, could you let the people know about your 5 minute of fame that you be putting on every week or every other week?
Oh, man. All right, look, I used to do it every Wednesday. Then I do it like once a month or twice a month. You know what I'm saying? You know, but guess what? I was telling people, I started the 5 minutes of fame like in May of 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the first time that this ever happened to me, right? It was last week. I did the 5 Minutes of Fame. It was on a Tuesday. I thought it was a Wednesday.
Yeah.
I thought it was Wednesday because what made it so funny is that my intro, you know, the last part of the intro when I say, well, today is Wednesday, my Facebook Friends Day, you know, like that.
Right.
And nobody caught on to it. So tomorrow I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring it up tomorrow and say, hey, nobody didn't catch on to it, but I did mess up.
But congratulations, man, on your award, man. When was the award? When did you get that award again?
August the 5th.
Man, congratulations, man. You deserve it, man. You deserve it, man. You deserve it.
This one looked more like a trophy, like the first one in 2019 in August.
Right.
It was like a plaque. This one looked more like a trophy, and actually they gave me spades too. I was supposed to bring spades brother, but 2 days before we went down there, I was gonna go pick him up, but he got sick, and then 2 days later he went in the hospital. But he stayed in there for 3 days, and he got out. So I told him when I go back to Compton, I'm gonna bring him spades award and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's one been the last one he did. Homeboy did like 15 different ones, right?
Yeah.
And so he said he's gonna do one next year. It's gonna be on August the 3rd. It's gonna be in Las Vegas.
That's cool, man. And the thing is, man, you know how they did the honor of 50 years of hip hop, man? A lot of people got left out of that, bro. You know, everybody should have been there on that stage, you know, getting honored, man. It should have been a 5-hour long show, bro.
Yeah.
But it's a trip. Hey, all right, look, it's a trip. You said that, right? That's why I had to be at the West Coast Hip Hop Honor Awards, right? You know, and that's like me and homeboy now that was on the panel. It was 3 of us on the panel, and Scotty D, right? You know, we was on that, and people, you know, it reached New York. People in New York, you know what I'm saying, and stuff or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Right. But the thing is, you know, New York, they gonna definitely count just by all their people, right? But the West Coast, to be honest, man, West Coast people, they really don't care about that. I mean, they ain't shows like they really care about putting everybody in there and stuff like that or whatever. I don't know.
That's fucked up.
I mean, I'm not trying to put us down, but I'm just saying,
y'all,
you know,
are part of the movement.
Some of us will, and some of us won't, because see, when they know somebody personally, you know, they figure, well, all right, I know him personally, and he ain't doing nothing. He don't got a car, or he don't got a house, or he ain't got no money. But he did start this, but I ain't got to put him in it because he's nobody, or whatever, you know, and that's how people do it.
You a legend.
Well, but see, New York, they don't do that because when they bring up the ones who the first rapper, DJ Hurt, or whatever, you know, August 11th of 1973, it's a lot of people that never heard of him.
Damn.
You know, they gonna bring up people that never heard of him.
What about Curtis Blow, bro? Was he in it? I didn't even look at this. He was on it.
Oh, of course Curtis Blow's gonna be in it. They can't leave Curtis Blow out.
Hell no.
They can't have it without Curtis Blow.
Hell nah.
They can't have it without Curtis
for
Blow.
a long
you know,
time.
People who we know, it's like this. People who we know, they definitely not gonna leave them out.
Nah.
Right? Nah. And people who we don't know, they're not gonna leave them out in New York, right? They gonna keep it real and let you know. That's why if you look at Eminem when he was at awards and he was naming everybody, he started from in alphabetical order, right? He was naming people that I never heard of and stuff like that. He kept the shit real, you know.
Right.
He was naming people like you know. Okay, some of them heard of Steady B. But he was going way back like that.
And
he was going back farther than that.
Yeah, the thing is, man, I didn't support it too much because a lot of people got left out that I felt like I know they should have been there. You know what I mean? That's the only. But I support 50 years of hip hop, but I don't support what they put together. It could have been better. But go ahead.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what's cold. I'm gonna tell you what's a cold question. It was a cold question that everybody asked, right? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because what they do after you answer it.
Right.
Give me who's your 5 greatest rappers of all time? That's it right there. That's a cold question right there. Or who's the 5 best rappers? No, listen to me. Yeah. I'm gonna break it down to you. If it's somebody from New York, if it's a rapper from New York, right? It's people from New York, they're like Tupac. over Biggie. There's people from LA, from the West Coast that like Biggie over Tupac, right?
Right.
But if you can best believe, if you name Biggie and don't name Tupac, right?
Right.
They gonna say, well, what about Tupac? If you name Tupac, don't have name Biggie, what about Biggie, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you don't name certain people, then you didn't like that rapper.
Oh, hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you didn't like that rapper. You didn't like that rapper, right? But I'm waiting for them to ask me again, right? Because when they ask me, hey, you just got to be smart with it, right?
Yeah.
Look, when they ask me, who is your favorite 5 rappers, right? I'm going to tell them, I have a favorite 5 from the 80s.
Right.
I have a favorite 5 from the 90s, and I have a favorite 5 from the 2000s. Pick one.
Right.
Pick one. Right. And then, all right, look, for me to you, if y'all ask me that question, you would want to say, well, you know what? You from the 80s. From the 80s, because you was in it.
Yeah.
Don't name yourself, but you was in it, right?
Yeah.
But then I might want to say, okay, man, they say, what about Eazy or what about this person? I'm going to say, well, all right, check this out. Don't say living or dead. That's another cold one. Living or dead. Because you know about 4 of them that was your best friend that's dead.
Right.
But you definitely got 3 that's living.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But see,
so they ever put me on the spot like that, I'm going to tell you something. If they ever put me on the spot to where they say, okay, no, just name the first 5 overall, over the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. I'm going to name 4. And then I'm gonna stop right there. I ain't naming the 5th one.
I know,
for real. Because that's why. Because that's how. Hey, that's how beef started. It's like this. Yep. It's like this. All these. Especially to the big rappers. Yep. Especially to the big rappers. They put the big rappers. They on the spot, right? So it's like okay, whether it's female rappers or male rappers, right?
Right.
But it's like this. Okay. If you name 5. It's like they asked Jay-Z or somebody to name the first 5, and he know 805 rappers personally, and he mingled with 105 rappers personally, and he just left from over Rakim's house or whatever 3 days ago, right? And Big Daddy came 2 weeks ago and told him, "Man, you one of my favorites," or whatever, right? But he said one of my favorites. He said, "Name your favorite 5." When as soon as you name 5, the other 700 is mad. It's like, oh, that nigga didn't name my shit.
Yeah.
Even if they don't say it for the media to hear,
right.
There's gonna be a lot of people talking behind your back. You can definitely do that one.
That's definitely true.
Always.
But you're always gonna miss some, but it's not on purpose. You know what I mean?
That's a cold question. That's a cold question right there, dude. That's a cold one.
That is.
It's just I think it's just so many good, talented people out there that you can't just put one person above the other one. I just think that it should be a lot of people. It shouldn't just be a number 1, number 2, number 3.
That's where the hatred. That's where the hatred is in this world. That's what the hatred is in this world. Everybody,
there's a lot of talent.
It's all about competition. It's all about competition from the restaurant. From Jack in the Box to McDonald's. From Jack in the Box to McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From Wings to Kentucky Fried Chicken. From a Cadillac. From a Cadillac to an Eldorado.
Yeah. But
from
here's
a Benz to a BMW.
Here's the problem with the rapping thing on the competition. So rap is one word, rap, right? Hip hop and rap, but they go hand in hand. So it shouldn't be competition against each other. That's like a team going against his own team. We rappers. Why are we going against him? We should be helping. If one fall, we need to bring him on up. He a legend. Bring him in. You don't let the legends hit the ground. What the fuck? Nigga, legends running around here struggling. Nigga, he made the motherfucking game. Nigga, you get rich, nigga, get the legend, bring him on up with you, bro. Don't leave him at the bottom and keep acknowledging them. That's the fucking problem, man.
Hey, this is what I did at the wars, right?
Yeah.
I told them about an interview that I had.
Yeah.
And the interviewer, he was like from Louisiana, right?
Yeah.
It was him. It was 2 guys and a lady, right? And they was asking some cold questions, right? So they was trying to get me, right? But I always bounced back. They was like, yeah, wouldn't you think? So this is what I did at the ward. I said, now we don't go with the Godfather as a Compton rap, and I kept saying Compton rap. I said I won't say West Coast rap. The biggest I'll go to is the county of Los Angeles, right? I said, but as far as Compton, they couldn't say nothing. If I said I started in LA County, they might say, well, what about Ice-T? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Which I probably would agree. But what happened was this. Mm-hmm. I said, we're gonna talk about the Godfather of Compton rap. I didn't say West Coast. I said of Compton rap, or the Godfather of gangster rap, Compton, right? So we always say Easy. I said, okay, I gotta get at the Easy, right? The Godfather, but. That's far as people will go. That's why when you go to Google didn't go no farther because everybody kept it a Godfather. I said, now we're going to talk about these fathers. Let me tell you something, people. In order to be a Godfather, there has to be a father somewhere.
Exactly. Somebody got to
If it ain't no father, then it ain't no Godfather. He's a Godfather because he took it to a bigger stage, right?
Yeah.
He's supposed to take it to a bigger stage, to a bigger plateau. That's what godparents do. That's right there. We might take our kids, the fathers might take their kids to a carnival, and the Godfathers might take the kids to Disneyland.
Exactly, man. Don't leave.
Right. And the Godfather, the father and the mother might take the kids to the swap meet to get their clothes, while the Godfather and Godmother might take them to the mall to get their clothes.
True.
That's because they take them to a bigger thing. So then the Godfather, when the parents really is kind of struggling with, I'm gonna be his Godfather or whatever.
Right.
Sometimes it be like that, right? So I said, because what happened, the lady asked me, she said, okay, if wouldn't you agree that Eazy is the Godfather of Compton rap?
Wow.
I said, yeah, most definitely. And that's what I told her. I said, but he's the Godfather of Compton rap. I said, and then she said, so if that's the case, where did that land you and Spade and Todd? I said, well, that land Spade as the great-grandfather of Compton rap. That lands me as the grandfather. That lands me as the grandfather. True. Hey.
That's true.
That lands me. That lands me as the grandfather of Compton rap. And that lands Tiny T as the father of Compton rap, right?
Yep.
And then King T walked in there. King T was there, right? King T walked in there. I said, oh, yeah, there go King T. King T is the stepfather of Compton rap.
Hey, that's true.
I said, yeah. Easy. I said, yeah. Easy is the Godfather of Compton rap. I said, now, we gonna talk about this old school, right?
Right.
We can talk about the high school, the middle or junior high school. We talk about the elementary school, right? I said, as far as I'm concerned, me and Spade built that school. We built the Compton old school for rap, right? I said, now it's like this. I'm gonna break it down to you, right? I said, now, Nick Master Spade is like the principal of the school.
Right.
I'm the vice principal. I'm the vice principal of the school.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I said, but now we need a teacher. We need a teacher. Charlie T came around. He's the teacher in the classroom. I said, and all the Compton rappers that came out and stuff, there are the students in the classroom, right?
Right.
Including E.G. was in there. I said, now whoever the smartest one be, I said, if all y'all finish y'all work right, then we gonna let y'all go out on recess, right?
Right.
Right. Because they learn from us, right? We let them go out from recess. But he was the smartest one in the class, so we made him the campus supervisor.
Right?
Yeah. Now, let them break it down. Now, you know how the kids have a fight on campus?
Right.
All the rappers is out there on recess, and all the rappers is out there doing shows.
Yeah.
Right? But it's a fight on recess because there was a fight at the show. It's a beef between DJ Quick and MC8, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, and both of them knew Easy, like both of them knew Snoop, right? Now, they come back to class, right? They come back to class, and we like we doing our little gangster rap, but they went out there and did hardcore stuff, right? Right. So look, when you're in class, and you don't mind the teacher, what's the first thing the teacher do at that meeting? They go right to that wall and get their phone and call who? The office.
Yep.
Now the principal's coming, right?
Yep.
Now the principal's coming.
Yep.
Then the Spade is leaving the office, going to the classroom with Top, and they may just say no.
Yeah.
Because everybody in the classroom was talking about drugs and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But they may just say no to drugs, right?
Yeah.
Well, kids, why you didn't get on it? Well, hell, I'm the vice principal. Once the principal leave the office, I can't leave the office with him. I got to stay at the office. Now I'm the principal.
Yeah.
That's like a president and vice president, right?
Right.
I got to enroll all the other ones that are coming from different districts, like Snoop Dogg and Mac 10 and people from LA and all that stuff, right? Who want to enroll in the hip hop, in the West Coast hip hop? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel you.
I said when all of them had all them shows and stuff, meaning when the kids go out on recess, did you see the teacher and the principal and the vice principal going out on recess too? No.
Nah.
The teacher is preparing for the next lesson.
Yeah, that's deep, man. That's deep, right?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
I said so. Deep. I'm the vice principal. That's why I never went nowhere. If you really look at
it. Yeah, you kicked it. Yeah.
They was like, hey. They was like, talk your shit, OG. Go on YouTube. Go on YouTube and look at it.
Okay.
Type in 15th annual West Coast Hip Hop Award.
Okay.
You're gonna see I got on some white pants. I'm sitting right in the middle. I got on some white pants and a green shirt. I can barely hear myself talk on it, but you'll be able to hear it.
Man, but that's cool, man. That's cool. And see, the thing is, a lot of it's not enough stations, man. Radio stations. That's why a lot of kids don't know about the older, because it's not enough stations to play the old school.
Yeah, everybody's doing it on their phones, and everybody listening to the same thing.
Yeah, so
everybody's stuck on one person. A lot of people stuck on one person. Mm-hmm. A lot of people heard of other people, but ain't trying to listen to their music, even see what they're talking about or whatever. And that's what it is.
And that's why they're not, the younger generation ain't respecting these older legends in the game, because their music ain't getting to play on the radio, the old school radio stations. There should be more old school hip hop radio stations.
And some of the older people that lost their little authority and ain't doing nothing. And because they smoked out or they broke. Man, you don't see me at my brokers. Y'all don't help me and see me at my brokers, right? But one thing about it, I wouldn't lose my authority and stuff. If somebody speaking against me on there, I'm gonna get on there and talk my shit.
Hell yeah.
And I don't care who like it, like you know what I'm saying.
And this platform always open for you, man. This platform always open for you, always, bro. You come on here anytime, hang out with us. You know what I mean? Chop it up with us, cause we doing the same thing.
Hey, yeah, I remember the time y'all had that topic. And y'all talking about the Santa Claus thing, when the Santa Claus was drunk and all that stuff. And I said somebody had everybody rolling. All of them had everybody rolling.
That was the shit, man. But yeah, we start a new beginning, man. This the new, and like we on Roku now, man. We trying to build our Roku channel with like original material, man. Cause like we're on Roku now. So if you got a smart TV, so everything we're doing on here is recorded. But when we go off here, we kind of behind scenes, so y'all get to see behind scenes on the Roku channel what we doing. It ain't so much talking, we chilling and setting up things and doing, getting ready for the show. Y'all get to see us get ready for and talk a little different stuff. But on Roku, so we trying to get some original material on our channels, man. Like if you got a show, you know what I mean, man, we could throw it on that channel, that Roku channel. You know what I mean? Just shoot me the videos, some kind of way, and then I could throw them on the channel at a certain time, a
friend of mine is making my little commercial.
If you got it on YouTube,
I put a lot of people on there that they're mixing my name and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And I just got to put a couple more things on there, and then I'm gonna show it to you.
Yeah, if you could put it on YouTube, that'd be cool. Because what I do, I make a YouTube playlist. So if you on YouTube, I add it to the playlist, boom, and it'll play in rotation with other stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like that on the channel. But we trying to build it, man. We ain't like, bruh, we ain't got a lot of money doing this shit. I'm just a technician.
I'm not thinking about no money or whatever.
Yeah, so
if I could do a good promotion, I was about to say, how they have channels. People have channels.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if y'all might get more streams than me or I might get more streams than y'all, but we can make one together.
Hell yeah. That'd be lovely, man. That'd be lovely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if it's from Mixmaster Ken and he's on there or whatever, who knows? I might get a couple more.
That's what's up,
I don't
man.
know.
Hell yeah.
But y'all been doing this for a long time. Y'all been doing this for a long time, and I don't even have a channel on YouTube. Y'all might get more. But if we put our heads together, it'll grow.
Hell yeah, we trying, man. We ain't gonna quit till we on our deathbed.
They just like on Bomb First. Yeah. They just like Bomb First with Reddy Wright Jr. and Mob James and them or whatever, you know. They got their little shit. And whoever he was with, whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you, blessing us with
calling
your,
us and shit.
We ain't never fell out over no money and stuff like that. And I'm like business or whatever, right? I like to help build. I'm actually a word of mouth person, really.
Yeah.
That's why I made my stove homemade, right? Because that's how I made tapes homemade. I made homemade tapes.
Hell
you know?
Yeah.
So and that's how I got known. I didn't get known from the radio. I got known for making tapes. You know, these guys knew me from making tapes before anybody got on the radio and stuff. Whether in Compton and LA.
You was one of the first making mixtapes, wasn't you? Putting them out there.
Yeah, Spade was the first one. Spade was the first one, and I consider myself the second. I know I was.
Mixmaster Spade. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's cool, man.
But Spade wasn't rapping like that. Spade wasn't a storyteller rapper. He wasn't rapping about the streets. I'm gonna tell you something. Spade exposed himself about a year later, and I started laughing. Right?
Yeah.
You know, if you on one of those New York channels, you know, it's a dude named Coolie G, right?
Coolie G, yeah, I heard
of him. What Spade did, Spade made his own style, and he would say they rap. You know, he'd say, you know, baby, doll, I like to say, I do it, baby, doll, it's the right way, because I'm the S to the D, the A, D, E, and I'm not talking about Muhammad Ali, because I'm a blue, like a butterfly, like I do. I'm the champ for the mic, they call me Tony, because his name is Frank Antonio.
Right.
He got that from a dude when they had like a little freestyle contest and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And the dude was like, you know, baby doll, I like to say, I do it, baby doll, just the right way. I'm the, you know, the homeboy spelled this name. You know, I'm not talking about Muhammad Ali, because I'm a folk like a butterfly, sing like a bee. I'm the champ of the mic. They call me Tony G. You know, that's how he was doing it.
Yeah,
right? Put those raps and put it on the Gens of Love. That's how Spade was rapping, right?
Yeah,
so I didn't know what to rap about. So I got, you know, and I'm like a comedian. I like to make people laugh. So I got to rapping about the drugs and stuff, and it made sense, and it rhymed and stuff or whatever. And then, so it was like, you know, I was a good storyteller rapper. I was a good corny rapper, but a different level of corniness. Yeah. It had to be corny. I wanted to be corny. You know what I mean? Those raps was the time like that Bobby Jimmy and Weird Al Yankees did when they took songs.
Right.
That was my corny. That was my corny side, but it sounded hard and it made sense, and people started laughing. So that's what they would call corny rap.
Oh, right? Okay.
But not only Gens of Love, that was my story rapping. You know, and stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up, man. But hey, Mixmaster Ken, we're gonna let you go, man. But let the people know where they can find your stuff again and where they can find you.
Well, they got me on YouTube or whatever. I'm on Instagram at Mixmaster Ken. I'm on Facebook at Kenneth Williams. There's so many Kenneth Williams. I got Mixmaster Ken in parentheses, and my shirt, the back of my shirt say OG Mixmaster Ken on both of them. You know, and that's where I'm at.
And that's where I'm at. Y'all see him with pictures and stuff with Snoop and everything. Y'all know it's him. You know, ain't too many people taking pictures with Snoop.
Yeah, that was funny when it was the trip when Snoop and used to ask me for my autograph. Snoop and Sugar Free now. Yeah. I thought they was trying to clown me, right? Them niggas were serious. They wanted an autograph. They wanted to shake my hand. But back then they wasn't having no camera phone. Right. There wasn't nobody. Walking around with a camera from 50s and tape arms and shit like that every day and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can just imagine if it was like that, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, you was, you was before them.
I'm telling myself, matter of fact, last week, if you look at my show from last week, my nephew got on there, and I said, look at you trying to sneak in an interview to one of the first years you started signing autographs and all that shit, right? I got like, you know, so I told him, right, I said, man, I don't know. He said, wasn't it 81? I said, no, I started in 81. I said, it wasn't in 81, and it wasn't in 82 neither. Probably 83 or 84. And then, where was you at when you signed the first autograph? I said, you motherfucker. I got to say, I said, wait a minute, let me drink on. It was either at McDonald's in Compton. It was either at McDonald's or I believe it was on a Crenshaw strip when I was up there with Spade.
Yeah.
And three people asked for my autograph. Three people asked my autograph, right? So this is the funny part. What they do that for? They asked my autograph.
Yeah.
I went home. You know what? I think he was in 82. It had to be in 82.
Right.
I went home and I got some notebook paper on my picture photo, right?
Yeah.
And I was scratching in my autograph. Man, I must have wrote my name. Mixed Master Ken about 500 times.
Wow, that's deep.
But a lot of people did that.
Yeah.
But you know what? About 10 years later, I heard some actors or athletes or entertainers say that they did the same thing. I used to practice my autograph. I said, damn, I used to do that. You know, and you can bet believe a lot of people probably did that if you really look at it.
Hell yeah, shit. Hey, that's just.
And then he said, and I'm sitting for you before I let you go. He said, so was it a good feeling? I said, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. It's a good feeling when you sign an autograph. You feel like you're on top of the world. I said, but it's a little spooky. It's a little creepy too. It's a little creepy at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm up here. All right, I forgot where I was. But one day, I'm up here signing an autograph. I got like $37 in my fucking pocket and shit.
Yeah.
I ain't got no money. I got like $37. But then to make myself feel good, I said, well, hell, shit. I got $37 in my pocket. I ain't had 37 since 7:30. I kept on signing.
Hey, your name is money. Your name is money.
Sir.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So you ain't had no money, but each autograph you sign, that's money right there.
I was famous, yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, you ain't gonna always have money, even the ones that have money now, but they'll always be famous.
Yep. Always, man.
Yeah.
Always.
Whether it was Todd Bridges, or whoever else they said that was broke or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
it's like they ain't got no money. But if they had a club or something, people still want to see who that is. Like, damn, I remember them from the 70s. I never got a chance to meet that person. You know, and shit like that.
Yep. And I'm glad.
Once you're famous, you always famous.
Man, I'm glad to have you as a friend, man. I appreciate you opening your doors and letting us know you know what I mean, man, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you a lot, bro. A lot of people don't understand. Huh?
Save this one, we'll share it. Save this, let's talk.
Yeah.
This is good. If you want to.
Yeah, okay.
I want to say
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
all right.
Hey, so be sure to stay in touch with us, Mixed Master Ken. We doing a lot. Check us out.
I got your number now.
And if you
I got your number again.
Oh yeah. And if you need to get back on the show platform, hit me up, man. We get you back on here.
Okay.
As far as whatever you need, you might want to talk about some other platforms won't let you on.
Hey, I called Tamara. Hey, big shout out to Tamara too. Right? Yeah. I called Tamara the first lady. Right? I think the first lady. That's the one that punished me. I said something smart. She got my ass up out of it.
Hell yeah, man.
And I still tell her happy birthday. It was all fun. It was all fun.
That's what's up, man. We got a lot of love for you, man. We got a lot of love for you. Like I said, I got a lot of respect for you. A lot, man. A whole lot. I look up to you, bruh. You know what I mean? You're a legend in this game, man. And all these youngsters need to respect you, bro.
I know I done mentioned your name. I mentioned your name and stuff, like when it came to interviews and stuff. I said, man, I learned how to interview people and learn how to answer questions from Scuba Kane. DJ Scuba Kane and J Lo and stuff. I don't forget too much of that.
Man, that's what's up, man. And I appreciate it.
What's up.
But I always want to tell you, man.
Okay, man.
I always want to tell you, Mixed Master Ken, I got a lot of love for you. I respect you, man. And a lot of these youngsters need to understand, man, you one of the creators of hip hop, man, and they need to respect you as well, man. So keep doing your thing.
Hey, y'all,
man,
I'm gonna let them go. Okay. I'm gonna let them go now because me, I got that little mouthpiece. I'm got to make a short story long.
All right, Mixed Master Ken, I'm
gonna let you go.
Same, yep.
I'm gonna let you go. We got some jokes. We got some jokes on there, so I can upgrade everything and stuff. I'll talk to you.
All right, bro. I'm out. Yep.
All right, later.
Yep.
All right. Man, Mixed Master Ken, he gave us a call. Man, that is crazy,
a lot of people don't understand.
Man, that's what's up.
He a legend in this game, man. He a legend.
Yeah, bro.
Man, I got a lot of love for him and the things he doing, and that's cool. I'm glad he gave us a call. Shit, I'm glad he blessed our show. Shit, appreciate it, Mixed Master Ken.
Thank you, bro.
Anyway, man, so anybody want to call in, man? We're gonna be on for another about 20 minutes, man. Then we getting up out of here.
So what else next you got coming up, man? Who else got some problems, man? So we need to like address, or if somebody can help address.
Okay, so here's one by MHA. MHA sent us a letter, and MHA saying, what was a red flag that made you stop talking to a person immediately? What was a red flag?
What was
that made you stop talking to a female, you know,
or a male,
or somebody, you know,
a friend, or
what made you, you know, just be like, man, I gotta go.
So what did the people say?
Well, it's comments under here. One dude said, Stephen said, I hate bad manners. Good ones cost nothing. Uncalled for rudeness too. Tells you all you need to know about someone, in my opinion. So uncalled for rudeness. I don't know. Anyway, Pertain, I don't know that. Pertain said not tipping was bang on point, though. That should have been a plus point. This weird system must go away. You need a better wage. Ask your employee. This motherfucker want money. He's like, okay, I feel you. Did nobody tip you at work, bruh? So you stop talking to him. I feel you. And then we got Melody. Melody said, I think everyone should have to work a job in customer service before they guarantee high school. Go for it. I don't know what that had to do with the subject.
I don't know what they got to do with the subject.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. Like, anyway, red flag was, here's one right here. I was out on a date with a guy. It's a female. And he seemed nice enough. But when our waitress came, when she said, hello, how are you doing today? He ignored the greeting and just started rattling off his order in a rather bad manner.
This sounds like waitresses and people that work at restaurants.
Yeah, man.
This don't got nothing pertaining to, like, if there was a person walking down.
Right.
They're pertaining to a restaurant.
Yeah.
What would make you walk away from the customer?
Yeah, I can't help you on that one. Anyway, here's one. Loogie Booloo, whoever that name is. It said, I cut down my neighbor's tree while they were on holidays because leaves and branches fall onto my property. When he returned from holiday, he called the police and threatened to sue me. Does he have a case? Will the police do anything? Damn. Man.
Well, first of all, if he have a tree and his tree, no matter what, if anything from that tree that's in his yard goes over to the other person's land and proceed to, like, all the time, so that means his branch of his tree is over past the mark on the other guy's yard. So I have the right to cut it down if it's over past whether it's long,
right,
or it's you know what I mean, like that yard thing means something. That's why you get when you buy, the yard, right? So if it hangs over and it keeps falling, and I feel like that I don't want to continue to pick up the leaves, and I tell you about it, you don't get it cut. It's over here. I'm gonna cut it myself if I have the stuff to do it. So I did it, cut it down. You still have your tree. It's just not. I don't have to worry about the leaves anymore.
You know what, man? I didn't know that if it's hanging over and it ain't touching nothing, but it's hanging in somebody else's yard, that they can literally.
It goes all the way up to the length of your
property.
How about the height of it?
Wow.
You got the height of a property.
So you legally can cut it.
Yeah.
Wow,
it's
man!
Over in my property, it grew over there.
Deep. So I'm gonna go cut this neighbor tree because this motherfucker tree all on my roof and shit, bruh. And I didn't want to cut it. man, I'm about to cut this man tree down. I don't want to do it. And, and he got a pretty tree. It's nice. It's one of them, old school looking, but it's all in my yard. When I'm mowing my grass, I'm falling and the leaves hit me in the face and shit. I'm like, man.
I'm just saying, like, if that's what's going on, you can't, And then if you talk to the person about it,
right.
It seems like they don't want to respect it. Then come on, bro, you got your trees right here.
Right.
When that tree was planted, they didn't know that tree was gonna grow as long as it grew to go over here on this side the way it was planted. You feel me?
Right.
So you gotta look at the variables and shit like that. So when they put that, they could have planted that tree when they built the house, or the tree was there before the house.
That's true.
And they just marked the land. So if it's still over somebody's stuff, they still have obligations of actually can you think about cutting that, or are you gonna come over here and pick up the leaves that fall off that tree? What you want to do?
Right.
Well, that ain't my responsibility. Go clean up your leaves. Well, it's your tree.
Okay.
Your leaves are in my yard.
So the thing is, you don't think the police gonna really do anything to this guy?
No, I don't think. It might be a civil situation, but it's nothing that he should be really worried about. I don't think so.
All right, you heard that, y'all. Let's move to the next one. So Guvana sent a letter. She said, I tried to stand up to my husband, but he smacked me and told me to wash his drawers. And what should I do? Wash his drawers. Wow. The first step is wash his drawers. This is what somebody said. And the second step is honor your husband. Wow. I don't know about that one. If he smacked you, told you to wash his drawers, my opinion is you got to get you somebody that ain't abusing you. You don't want nobody smacking you to do work. You should do work. If you want to wash this man's drawers and you love him, then he shouldn't have to smack you. See what I'm saying? I don't know, but hey.
Wait a minute, she's married, first of all.
Yep, her husband.
So that's a 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
If it's no matter what, if I was washing clothes and my girlfriend or wife was drawers there and it was in the washer, I will wash them because it's 50-50. She'll wash mine just like it was. But obviously that relationship is more of 100-0. Once she got married to him, he just flipped and said, "You're gonna just be my slave." And then he puts hands on her. So, but that I don't condone putting hands on people, but she should call 911 and call it domestic violence.
Yeah.
And he'll stop putting his hands on you. But I mean, that's just the relationship sounds just toxic.
Man.
It's a physical abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's verbal. I don't know, but I think she should get out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want to wash his drawers now. That's all what's going to be next.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and
honor
he beat her to wash his
husband. I mean,
my question is it because he don't have any more drawers to wear? That's his wife, and she ain't washed, his clothes. He ain't got no clothes, and he relied on her to wash his drawers and keep his underwear clean. If it's that situation,
I don't know. What do you look at it as? You married?
Bro. Would you get mad?
I mean, I'm asking you, do you 50-50? What's up with it? You
so
married?
If
what's
wife promised,
would you smack your girl because she ain't wash your drawers? It's a plain answer. Yes or no?
I wouldn't smack my girl anyway. I wouldn't smack her anyway. I'm gonna tell you that right out the back. But
so
some guys,
you take her out the back. You stupid.
Some guys think different. If you rely on your woman to wash your clothes, bro, you have no clothes and your drawers you've been wearing. You ain't got no clean drawers.
Bro, it depends on what kind of work you doing. What kind of work you doing?
I mean,
that you ain't got a clean pair of drawers.
Would you beat her ass
bro,
like Ike?
No, Tina and Ike,
like
please.
Bitch, you ain't watched my mother. You ain't watched my motherfucking drawers.
Yeah,
bitch.
I told you. Wash the mothers like this.
I ain't got no drawers, bitch.
Don't bleach my shit. Nah, I'm just playing.
Bruh.
That's crazy.
Come on now, bruh. Hey, it's kind of fucked up.
I'm just saying, just in that situation, That's toxic. I don't think she should stay into that situation. I don't condone that.
Oh, no.
For him to slap his girl just because she didn't wash her drawers, bro.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, but
What's
anyway,
next, man? This
it
is crazy.
says okay. So RS says, is it rude if you don't shower when staying at someone's house? Okay,
So is it rude if you don't shower if you stand at somebody's house?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's rude. I don't know. Maybe there's people that don't take showers, man. You can't force them to wash their ass. How long they stand at your house? 2-3 days? I mean, like if he's staying one night, he just get up and leave. I mean, what?
Right. That's true.
I'm not understanding what that is because people come over your house, they not gonna want to wash their ass if they kicking it and then spend the night. They trying to get up and go home.
That's true.
That means that person want to move in. So what is gonna be a tenant? What? No, I'm just saying. But, no, honestly, personally, if a person don't want to wash their ass if they're at my house, and that's on them. If they smell the funkified, and I mean, you can't make a person do anything.
So she goes saying, I had a roommate who let their 14-year-old kid stay for the summer. Out of respect for his privacy, I didn't enter his room. I was doing a load of laundry and asked for the sheets. The smell was awful, sweet, and not wiping his ass was terrible, leaving toilet paper in the toilet without flushing it. And I mentioned this to his father. And me and his father got into a fist fight over it. And I end up calling the police and having his father arrested. So, wow, I don't know, man. His son was totally wrong. He should have been flushing the toilet, wiping his ass, and taking a shower. And you're right, you don't stay at nobody's house and do that. And I would have gotten a fight with somebody.
I was trying to suggest, like, is it somebody just spending the night one night? That's different. But it's like they said that they had him out here for a minute for the summer, so that's different. So if you out here on the summer vacation, staying with us, and you don't wash your ass over 30 days,
or wipe your ass,
of course, I'm gonna have something to say about it. Of course,
he said, and the reason why he wasn't wiping is because he didn't have any toilet paper. He said I hadn't bought toilet paper for a week because he said I was stashing toilet paper, but I wasn't putting it in the bathroom they were using, so they were not buying toilet paper either.
So that means she wouldn't work. They saying that y'all not buying tissue, and the little tissue I had, I hid. And then you saying the reason why I can't wipe my ass because my room smell like shit is because y'all wasn't buying tissue. That makes no sense. He said it. The kid ain't gonna just make that shit up and say, some of these stories. I don't get tissue because they don't use. So that means y'all don't use it. How y'all wiping your ass?
Exactly. That's kind of.
The kid can't get it. The kid can't go to the store and get tissue. Yeah. You know what I mean? You as an adult has to go buy it and then have it for the kids. So the kids saying that they don't use tissue because it ain't none. Wow. Because they don't buy none. You got to look at the parents and what's going on with y'all. So what's up with the tissue?
Wow, man, that is crazy, man.
I'm just saying, just putting it out there, man.
Yeah. So here's one right here. My mom wanted me to legally decline child support. What should I do? And then it goes with a story right here. I did that with my oldest. The father wasn't able to hold down a full-time job and kept getting put in jail. I struck a deal with him to keep our child while I work full-time to avoid daycare costs and dropped the support order. I was able to provide medical insurance and everything she needed and didn't have to spend half my paycheck on child care. I also didn't have to watch my ex-family scrape money together to keep bailing him out. It was a win-win for everyone, especially for my child who got to spend more time with her dad. What should I do? She said, my mom wanted me to legally decline the child support on my second husband. Or second.
Damn, what happened with the first husband?
The first one, her oldest son, that's who she struck a deal with. But
okay,
this
then
one,
you got another one, and now you got. But
her mama want to decline the child support. Fuck a deal. That's what she's saying.
But still, then why? There we go again, saying that you've been married. So what happened with the first one? It didn't work. Right. Then you get married again and have a kid by somebody else, and it didn't work. Now it's like, oh, I got a younger baby involved.
Right.
And now do I take him through the trials and tribulation that I did with the first one? So it's like, what are you doing?
Should have left.
It's like I said,
should have never got into the second.
You shouldn't be having kids with people.
Child support hustler.
We're going to get married and we're going to have a family and we're going to be together forever. And then guess what? That shit didn't work. And now you stuck with a baby. Now you're fighting about a kid, about who should pay and who should not. And this, that, and another. But when y'all was together, everything was lovely. It was just you and them, her, not the kid. And now when you got a kid involved, everything changes. Once you have a kid with a person, everything slows down to a snail pace. Because like when you doing things in life, you're living your best life right now. When you with that person, y'all have nothing in between that's gonna slow that down. Once that person, you have sex one time and it's all it takes. It don't take that many. Now you pregnant. Now it's like, oh, now all the fun stops. Now we get serious. Now what is it? You're gonna come out here and live with me, or I'm gonna live with you, or how are we gonna do this? Now just because it's just an ongoing thing, and then kind of find out we in the courts again because we're arguing and fighting over the kid.
That's true.
Who's gonna make a payment?
That's true. And all in all, shouldn't have gotten into the second one if the first one was a problem, and you're right about that.
Yeah, be like, I'm good. Don't worry about it. I ain't having no more kids. I'm not saying that the kids ain't a blessing. All kids is growing up is a blessing, regardless whatever you are. I'm not condoning that. But what I'm trying to say is an adult, people need to think and need to make better decisions on who they're laying down and having sex with. So, and if you do get a kid by the person, take it upon yourself to say, hey, I'm gonna keep this baby. I don't need no help, and I'll roll with it the way I'm gonna roll with it. And if I have the bad with the good, I'd rather have it with that person, and I know that person ain't gonna run away from me because they need me. So
we get a lot of child support people sending one advice. That's deep, man. But here's our last one right here. Then we're gonna get up out of here. Here's the last one. Do you continue to greet neighbors who never say hello? Here's the story right here. She goes to saying, my mother was a nurse. One day she came home with a bruise on her cheek, just a small one, but it was a bruise. I asked what happened to her. She told me that a patient's son hit her in the face because he thought she was ignoring. My computer did something crazy. She thought one day she bruised her cheek. Just smell. Okay. But it was a bruise. Okay. I asked what happened to her. She told me that a patient's son hit her in the face because he thought she was ignoring his father. Okay. Who was in pain while actually she was a busy. Wait a minute, man. Who was in pain while actually she was who was in pain while she was actually busy with another patient who was more critical. I asked her what happened next. She told me, I came to the patient as soon as I finished with the one I was working on. Talked to him, comfort him, and gave him some meds. Then I explained the situation to the son and apologized. 7-year-old me that day got angry and asked, why? You're the best nurse. Why didn't you let someone else deal with that patient? His son hit you. He didn't deserve your care. Okay, and my mom answered that day because one of the most important lessons I carry with myself through life, sweetie, you should never let someone bad actions to be the reason for your own. Fixing something wrong by doing something wrong will never work. That man hit me may have been wrong, but if I hadn't taken care of his father, I wouldn't have been right. Moreover, it was the son who made the mistake. Why should the father has to face the consequences? Your mom is the best nurse, so I do the best, right? So, if my neighbor never says hello to me first, that doesn't stop me from saying hello and wishing them a good day. I still believe that in this world full of sad, angry people, it's much better if we're sweet to each other and even just a little bit. That's cool. That's cool. So yeah, if your neighbor don't speak, you know, speak to him still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good advice
Don't
right
speak,
there.
Speak to him. So,
And a couple people commented, beautiful answer. This will be the lesson I carry too. Thanks for the posting. Unfortunately, there are assaulting more than you know. I have family that are nurses, and assaults on them happen. Yeah, that do, man. Because my wife, she's in the nurse field, and man, she goes through a lot of stuff. I don't want to get on it, but it's a lot that nurses take. You know what I mean? So off doctors too, so they got to deal with a lot. Anyway, it's that time, J-Lo. If you guys follow us on Roku, actually download the app Hot Rush Radio TV on Roku. Hit us up.
Yeah.
And was there anything you want to add, DJ J-Lo?
No, man, just tune in for our next episode. We're gonna have some different things, so y'all stay tuned for that. Also, some interviews gonna be coming up in the future. Yeah, do what it do. Download the app, go to the app store, and also go to our web, hotrushradio.com. Check us out there. We out. Till next time.
Y'all. We'll see
Shouts
y'all.
out to everybody. Shouts out to Mixmaster Ken. Shouts out to Tamara. Shouts out to Free Jack. Rick Hard.
Tweet Cadillac.
DJs,
AD.
Cadillac,
OG Suicide.
OG Suicide, yeah.
Yeah, we can't forget about them, man. Cocaine. My people's
That's
Cocaine.
What's up,
Cocaine, man?
What's up?
Blue Ice.
All my indie artists.
Blue Ice.
Our
What's up?
indie artists. Yep. Our indie artists out there. Y'all know who you are. Sir Drew, what's up? Yeah, man. So we'll be back the next show. I don't know when it's the next show, but y'all stay tuned. We always got something new.
We'll see you when we see you.
Peace.